Good day, I'm Steven, and you're watching BlitzNews Networks, where we bring you the stories shaping our world. Today, we dive into a developing economic storm that's sending shockwaves across Asia and beyond. Let's break it down. In a bold and controversial move, US President Donald Trump has announced sweeping tariffs on nearly every major trading partner, with Southeast Asia and China bearing the brunt of this economic offensive. The tariffs, which range from 46% to a staggering 54%, are being described as the most aggressive realignment of US trade policy in decades. For countries like Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, and Myanmar, the impact could be devastating. These nations, which have long relied on export-driven growth, are now grappling with the fallout. Cambodia, for instance, sends over 37% of its exports to the US, with its garment industry employing over 1 million workers, 75% of whom are women. The new tariffs threaten to undo years of progress, pushing thousands back into poverty. Vietnam, another key player in the region, has been a major beneficiary of US-China tensions, with many businesses relocating there to avoid earlier tariffs on Chinese goods. But now, Vietnam finds itself in the crosshairs, with tariffs as high as 46%. Experts warn that this could lead to job losses and shrinking production, not just for local businesses but also for American companies like Apple, Intel, and Nike, which have significant manufacturing operations in the region. China, meanwhile, is facing what some are calling a full-frontal assault on its extended supply chain. With tariffs on Chinese goods set to rise to 54%, Beijing is under immense pressure. The Chinese government has vowed to take resolute countermeasures, but the road ahead is fraught with challenges. Analysts suggest that these tariffs are not just about trade. They're a strategic move to contain China's growing influence in global markets. The ripple effects of these tariffs are being felt far and wide. For Southeast Asia, the stakes are incredibly high. These nations have become critical players in global supply chains, thanks to their low labor costs and strategic investments. But with these new tariffs, the very foundation of their economic growth is under threat. For the US, the question remains, will these tariffs bring manufacturing jobs back home, as President Trump claims? Experts are skeptical. Industries like garment manufacturing, which rely on low-skilled, labor-intensive work, are unlikely to return to American shores. Instead, the tariffs could isolate the US, while China and other nations strengthen their trade alliances. So what's next? Will these tariffs lead to a new era of economic nationalism, or will they push nations closer together in defiance of US policies? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below.